Hey, my wonderful Pisces. Welcome to my channel. If you are tuning in via YouTube, welcome. If you are tuning in via Instagram, welcome. So we're doing the monthlies for the wonderful Pisces, okay? Your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, okay? My name is Cosmo. If you are new to the channel, you need to keep in mind that you are not just responsible for your zodiac sign, aka the month that you were born. You are also responsible for mastering all 12 aspects of the zodiac because they're all 12 aspects within your psyche, okay? Now, I am a certified Reiki energy healer, so you will definitely hear me reference to your chakra systems throughout your reading, okay? And we're going to take a look and see what's going on for my wonderful Pisces this month, all right? Now, if you are a Patreon family member, all right, you guys will be able to find the extended version on Patreon, all right? Now, we're thanking our angels, we're thanking our guides, we're thanking our ancestors, we're thanking the divine masculine and feminine energy. We are thanking all of the energy in the atmosphere that is here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the strength to take action with courage and boldness when it is time, my loves. Okay, so we are officially in the underworld. We're in Scorpio season, so this is going to be a month of major transformation if you were open to or not. Right? You don't really have to do anything that you don't want to do, okay? So let's take a look at what's popping off in the first week. So the first week you do have your crown chakra appearing, asking you to tap into peace, my love, okay? Just so you know, peace is not something that you have to attain. Peace is always there for you to experience, for you to partake in. However, let me just say this also, all right? You go to a place of peace so you can get to your center. Okay, so you can come into your wholeness, your true self, right? So this week, they're asking you to tap into your peace. Some of you, this may mean physically actually having to meditate, like literally taking some time out to meditate, okay? Now, if you have taken any of my classes, or if you are following me on YouTube, you know I talk about meditation all of the time. This peace that you need to tap into this week is going to link to your inner trust, because from that peace that surpasses all understanding, you need to gain inner trust, which means that you're going to have to learn how to trust yourself this month as we are moving throughout this energy, okay? Now, let's take a look and see why you would need some peace this week and exactly why you may need to tap into the inner trust, okay? Now, you may appear, or it may appear this week that you have a lot of negativity around you. You're being asked to take a leap of faith, okay? And maybe not be so naive or operate with such foolish, the word that's popping up, honestly, Pisces, is intentions, okay? You need to be able to take a risk, okay? For some of you, this could be outright you just being reckless, okay? Just surrounding yourself with a lot of negative energy, or you have a lot of negative influences coming in. Some of you, this is because you feel like you don't have direction or you don't really know which way to move, okay? This can also represent, for some of you, lack of self-control, and this is why you're going to have to tap into your inner me, okay? Now, if this is not your energy, this could be the energy that you're interacting with, my wonderful Pisces. Okay, so let's see what else you got going on. Okay, Page of Swords. There's definitely some communication coming in. All right, somebody's coming in with a message. Okay, so somebody's coming in with a message, and this person, the message really is like they want to get back to a place where they feel whole again. This person is coming in with wanting to recover maybe from some financial stuff, or wanting to recover spiritually. They could have had a breakdown financially or spiritually. This person also could have been in some type of self-isolation or some type of self-imprisonment, okay? They're clearly talking about what they want, maybe clearly talking about feeling like something's incompleted, especially when it comes to, I want to say, your security, your stability, maybe even self-discipline and self-control. So this could be some type of relationship. This could be some type of toxic situation. I don't know why toxic is coming up, but toxic is popping up, y'all. So yeah, it's asking you not to be so naive this first week, and you definitely want to pay attention to your intentions. Some of you are moving with energy where you're going to have to rein in some self-control. Pay attention to who you're telling your business to within this first week, because some of the advice that may be coming in may not be beneficial to how you want to move, and to the outcome that you want to come. This conversations going on about recovery, somebody feeling like something's not complete, and this could definitely be around security and abundance, money, you know. So pay attention to that as you're moving throughout the first week. We are going to definitely clarify that in the extended version, okay? Alrighty. Second week, you do have self-mastery popping up, which is a solar plexus chakra, okay? Your solar plexus chakra is responsible for self-confidence. It's responsible for your self-will, your power. It's also a place where your ego dwells, okay? So today they're asking you to tap into self-mastery. This is going to be self-discipline. Emotional self-discipline, mental self-discipline, physical self-discipline, spiritual self-discipline. Honey, whatever discipline is needed as you are tapping through this week is what you're going to have to pull into, because they're asking you to master yourself, okay? Excuse me about that, y'all. Allergy season. They're asking you to master yourself this week as you're moving throughout this energy, okay? And I kind of feel like this may be pertaining to what you respond to and what you don't respond to, okay? Yeah, the Fool card is here popping off in your energy again. Somebody may be operating with a little bit of naivety. And I don't know why I feel like tit for tat. Somebody feel like they're operating in tit for tat energy this first week. Okay, and if I can be really honest with you, this is not good. Okay, when you're operating with the tit for tat energy, that is putting you in a place where you are going to reap exactly what you sow, honey. Okay, now with the Fool card popping up, this is always about the risk that you can take, or this is also can be the reckless shit that you've been doing, especially when it comes to the reckless shit maybe pertaining to your 9 of Pentacles. So like, you know, the shit that you really want, like why are you self-sabotaging yourself, especially in the financial aspect for things that you really want to experience. That is going to be key, that you pay attention to exactly how you're moving this month with finances and get out of your own way. Okay. For some people, this is you may be having some type of business venture where you're self-employed, and you need to be mindful of how you're spending your time and your money coming into this, okay? Some of you are definitely, I want to say, being naive about maybe even relying on someone that really shouldn't. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to be disciplined, because I feel like some of you may be putting in time and relying on someone and holding someone accountable for shit that they definitely do not want to be accountable for, right? Or you could be the one that's being asked to be held accountable and you may not want to be accountable. Yep, 3 of Wands. Yep, somebody is being asked to, yeah, look at here. 3 of Wands is saying that, yeah, you don't have a vision or a plan right now, or the vision of the plan that you have right now may need some work. This is asking you to push through some things, to have some faith, right? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You're still dealing with maybe, and Page of Pentacles. Okay. First of all, you really may not want to be a snob at how you move, especially within partnerships this second week. You want to pay attention to not being too snobbish, not being too selfish, and maybe probably even working well with others, because you're the next connection, especially when it comes to a financial standpoint of view, maybe even a living situation, could work out well for you, my wonderful Pisces, if you are not in your feelings and then doing that tit for tat. Okay, I keep hearing tit for tat. 2 wrongs don't make a right is what I'm hearing. This for you. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Okay. I really feel like that energy coming in from you, Pisces. 2 wrongs don't make a right. You got the Fool card popping up twice here, which means that you are not taking heed to something. There is something that you're going to have to take heed to as you're moving throughout this energy the second week, right? You're going to have to take heed to something that they're trying to tell you to slow down about something here the second week. All right. Verify. Yep. You may need to walk away and forgive something, especially if it had something to do, yeah, maybe with an expansion, about a business, and you're preparing for the future. This could have been maybe even a business or something that you felt you could have expanded with someone, or maybe this is something that you're working on within yourself that you felt you could expand it from, that would have brought you some happiness, and you feeling like you may have to accept some stuff and move past it, forgive, Knight of Wands energy, feeling a little frustrated, This is frustration energy popping off here. Yep. Okay, so somebody's definitely having to walk away from something, and they're not happy about that. Could be feeling a little frustrated, or maybe even in their feelings about having to walk away from this, okay? Yep. And this could be something definitely financially, or something where your livelihood, your home, you know, something materialistic is popping up here. But I want to say this has to do more so with maybe work or home situation. Okay. So that's going to be key. So as you are tapping into your self-mastery this week, where you're asking mass really to flow from a place of discipline, okay? The sacred fool is popping out again. You're going to have to step out on faith and take that risk, okay? For 2 weeks in a row, they're asking you to step out on faith and take that risk. Discipline yourself enough to take that risk, okay? Whatever that risk is for you. That could be trusting yourself. That could be stepping out on faith and applying for something that you've been too afraid to apply for, you know. That could be asking for what's really yours that you've been afraid to ask for, right? All right, stepping into the 3rd week, you do have the dreams card popping out. With this dream card popping out, I do want to say this. This can relate maybe to a physical dream in the dream world, in the astral realm, in the ethers, you know. For some of you, this can be physical visions that you have. For others, this can be an actual goal or something that you want to tap into that you may have to pull out and work on, okay? And for some of you, this could just be having to go through a whole bunch of shit maybe for the first 2 weeks, and the universe is asking you to dream again, okay? You want to dream after the storm. So if you've had a difficult beginning within the month of November, you need to know that we're going into a month of transformation. Up until maybe about the 23rd-ish of November, we start to shift over into Sagittarius season, where your perception about this transformation could become a little clearer. So you may not be aware of the transformation that's taking part right now because you're in the midst of the storm, but coming into the 3rd week, as we are coming towards Sagittarius season, you can kind of see that energy starting to shift, okay? What you do need to be mindful, however, is that, ooh, and this is so pretty. Let me just show you this. If you're into sacred geometry, I really need you to take a look at that, what the owl is holding. Now, keep in mind that the owl represents wisdom, okay? So within the 3rd week, you do want to utilize wisdom. You do want to pay attention maybe even to your dreams, whether that's a physical dream to create a physical reality, or something more along the lens of or the realms of something spiritual, okay? They're asking you definitely not to give up within the this 3rd week. You want to definitely persevere and push past the challenges. Some of you may have to deal with some competition, okay? And the competition could be I want to say the competition could be you getting out of your own way, and that's not self-sabotaging yourself. I kind of feel like maybe feeling lack of motivation, not feeling like you really want to do things, or maybe just feeling a little overwhelmed because you feel like things are delayed, right? Some of you may need to regroup because you feel laid down, and once you make the decision that you need to make, that is going to work for your best interest, right? There's some decisions, but I feel like you need to stop and you need to regroup first, okay? Yep, you need to do that because there is some change that needs to happen, okay? And you are afraid of this change, and if this is not your energy, then definitely the energy that you're interacting with, there is some type of fear of change here, my love, okay? Now, it's important to know that we, including me, okay, everybody at this stage, we need to do things afraid, even if it scares the shit out of us, especially if it's something that we need to do. All right, so you do have the Page of Pentacles showing up here. This could be somebody that try to keep up with the Joneses, spending too much, not really watching their finances, don't really have a plan or goal for how things are going. They may spend more than they bring in. You do have the Chariot card popping up. This person is, yeah, lack of discipline. All right, and it could be lack of discipline around money, lack of discipline around stability. Okay, yep. Somebody definitely needs to take responsibility for how they are spending this money, and it looks like they could be avoiding this by the 3rd week, okay? And this is exactly why you may need to make a decision, okay? Yeah. So it seems like the energy that you're also interacting with, by the end of the 3rd week, they're going to be coming into a place where they're definitely in contemplation mode, and especially in contemplation mode about the future, okay? Yeah, and they may be rushing in with some type of message towards the end of the 3rd week with some type of communication in reference to, you know, happy home, happy life, or happy, you know, let's get this shit right, okay? We will clarify that on the backhand side, okay? Now, let's get on up into the fourth week, okay? If I did not explain this chakra to you, the dream card is your third eye chakra. So that's your imagination realm. That's your perception. You will have to pay attention to how you perceive things in the third week, okay? Coming into the fourth week, my love, you do have the soul star chakra, master number 33, okay? 33, y'all. Master number 33. If you're into any type of numerology, my loves, you know that 33 is a very powerful number, okay? Now, also, let's just talk about the soul star chakra, which is the chakra right above your crown chakra. This is what you can consider to be like your umbilical cord that connects you to the spiritual world and to the ethers, okay? By the end of the month, you got angels and masters coming in. That means that if you have been tapping in and you've been disciplining yourself, by the end of the month, you can see all of that shit that you've been doing from week 1. You can also now see it starting to take place and starting to manifest, okay? You can definitely feel restored and replenished by the end of the month if you do the things that's needed, right? Meaning you need to worry and be concerned about how you move. You can't control about, you can't control how another person is going to move, what another person is going to do, what another person is going to say. What you can do is you can only communicate your truth, okay? Queen of Pentacles showing up here by the end of the month, okay? This is some type of imbalance that you still may have to tap into at the end of the month, okay? The Star card is coming in here. Let's just know that there is something that is about to change, okay? This is divine timing, especially if it has something to do with the imbalance between the work or finances or maybe even a home situation, okay? You are bringing things into balance as far as where your life is concerned. You see, you got the everything is fine card here, but everything is not fine. You may receive some type of text message or something towards the end of the month, my loves, that you are going to definitely have to pull back and think about how you want to move. When this phone call or this text message or this email or whatever electronic communication comes in by the end of the month, you're going to have to pull back, kind of maybe close off social media a little bit and pay attention to the synchronicities. Do not get up in your feelings, my wonderful Pisces, because you're going to be able to see people for who they are, okay? And you are going to definitely have to pay attention to the illusions. There are definitely going to be some type of competition. Once again, the competition is back. We got competition again, okay? Pay attention to the competition, especially if you're in competition with yourself. That may be some, things that you may need to work on within self, okay? However, if you're not in competition with yourself, you definitely have someone here within this month that's in competition with you. So you're going to have to be mindful about that, honey, okay? Let's see what we got here. Who's in competition with my wonderful Pisces by the end of the month? Okay, somebody that says, okay, Fool card is back again by the end of the month. Somebody, you got to watch into their motive. Somebody's being reckless. I kind of feel like somebody's being reckless. Yeah, there's some conflict. There's some conflict, and this person could be somebody that you love, and they're communicating their conflict, and I feel like their concerns. I kind of feel like this is where the competition lies. Like somebody's not taking ownership and responsibility for themselves and what they've played and the choices that they've made. By the end of the month, they're saying they want to move past things, and they understand that this is the way things need to go down. But I really feel like they're still not quite able to face things and deal with things, okay? Yeah, they're not, okay? They're not. So, my lovely, lovely Pisces, I want to thank each and every one of you for tapping in. So, you got some shit going on. You got competition going on this month, okay? Somebody's in competition with you, all right? Get out your own way, okay? Someone is in competition with you this month, okay? Hopefully you're not in competition with yourself, okay? Now, I'm going to see you guys in your next monthlies as well as the daily vibrational videos. You can find them on YouTube as well as on Instagram, starting on the second, okay? Am I missing anything? Okay, so the new and full moon meditations will be resuming this month, okay? So you guys can definitely check out the description box below to find out the dates for that, as well as my classes. I do have Trusting Your Intuition and Communicating with Your Spiritual Guides and Tapping into the Spiritual Realm. That class is going to be beginning at the end, I think, of the second week. So you guys can definitely check out the description box and email me if you have any questions, okay? Peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. I am going to see those of you that will be joining me on the extension version on Patreon. Bye, my loves. Okay.